Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with one of the all-time most fabulous Baroque choral discs in the whole universe. And it's kind of in print and kind of not in print. I mean, I've seen it available at a reasonable price. How you're going to find it, I don't know. Where you're going to find it, I don't know. But you gotta find it. You absolutely got to find it. This is one of Dave's faves, one of my really favorite faves. And it's Zelenka's Missa Dei Filii. Now, Zelenka was supposed to compose 6, Missae Ultimae or something like that, his last masses. And they're big works, big, elaborate works. But he didn't get all 6 done. I think he only did like 4 or something like that. But one of them was this one. And the Missa Dei Filii only consists of a Kyrie and a Gloria. It's a Lutheran Mass, actually. We don't know why he never did the rest of it. But that Kyrie and that Gloria, the Gloria. This is one of the great Gloria settings in the history of the universe. You are not going to believe this Gloria setting. It begins with, it's a combination of, let's put it this way, Gregorian chant, Baroque counterpoint, and Gollywog's Cakewalk. You think I'm kidding? I wish I could play you samples. It comes to a climax with it starts with this Gloria in excelsis Deo. But with a Baroque ritornello underneath it. And that ritornello is as un-Gregorianish as you've ever heard in your life. It's yada-da-da-da-da-dum, jump, ba-da-da-dum, jump, da-da-da, oh, it's just great. And so that's that. And then the chorus goes round and round and round and round about 400 times, and it winds up with a tune. And that tune is ya-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da, da-da-da-da-da-dum, bum, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. You're not going to believe it. It's like Gollywog's Cakewalk. Da-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da, ba-dum, bum, ba. It really is. Oh, it's just fantastic. And then there's like a whole bunch of movements in the middle, which are enormous fun for soloists and other people. And then it all comes back at the end. There are 2 Cum Sancto Spiritu choruses. One is where they just sing the clause. Then they do this huge fugue. And the fugue somehow morphs back into the Gollywog's Cakewalk from the opening of the Gloria. It is just more fun than you have any right to have. I mean, Zelenka was such a fantastically quirky character. He really was. He was one of the few Baroque composers who had an instantly identifiable personal style. You can always tell it's him because, first of all, he always phrases in prime numbers. He's very irregular phrase lengths that never go where you think they're going to. Very intricate counterpoint in strange places. And there's lots of syncopation and the influence of Czech folk music. I mean, it all combines to make this amazingly personal style. And it's at its most extravagant and glorious in these last masses, which I will be talking about one way or another. I'm going to get all of them up here and find ways to play you samples because they are so magnificent. And I've got them all sitting in a stack, and I've been saying, gee, I've got to do these on YouTube. But the problem is getting the permissions. But I've been working on it. I am going to get the permissions to do them. Anyway, this I have to do as a Dave's fave because it's just extraordinary. Now, the label is Deutsche Harmonia Mundi. This has actually been recorded twice, very well. There's another performance on the label that seems to be defunct, I'm not sure, called Raumklang. It was called Raumklang, 2 words, Raumklang, coupled with Hasse on the other side, who was a colleague, the operatic colleague of Zelenka in Dresden. But anyway, you also get with this the Litanae Laurentinae, the Laurentian litanies, which are also quite marvelous. And this is amazing. The performance is great. It's got Nancy Argenta and Michael Chance as the male alto, who you don't hear very much of, which is nice, and Christophe Prégardien, who's terrific, as the tenor, with Gordon Jones bass, and the Kammerchor Stuttgart, which is an incredible group. As you know, they're just amazing, and Tafelmusik, Baroque Orchestra under Frieder Bernius. Oh, it's such great stuff. It really is. It has so much personality, so much character. It's just so not like what your typical average Baroque choral mass setting is supposed to be, which is very regular and somewhat static. It's just fun, unbelievable fun. So if you can find this, give it a listen, stream it, download it, do whatever you need to do to get your ears on the Missa Dei Filii by Jan Dismas Zelenka. You will be so glad you did. I guarantee it. It's an absolute masterpiece and just a joy from first note to last. Absolutely stunning. The greatest hit of 1741 or something like that. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.